people, a government of, by, and for the people. Congress is of the people. The representatives are citizens, not aliens. Congress is supposed to work for the people. But what about by the people? Since the U.S. is a republic, a representational democracy, in order for the government to be by the people, those representatives must be the people. No one claims that Congress is the people. In the first democracy of ancient Greece, Aristotle said, "It is accepted as democratic when public offices are allocated by lot, and as oligarchic when they are filled by election." Allocated by lot means selected randomly, technically sortition, as used for jury duty. Sortition is the hallmark of democracy. Oligarchic means a small group of people having control. Elections are the hallmark of oligarchy. The fledgling United States was admired as the world's laboratory for democracy. But now, we risk becoming the world's museum of democracy. How might we establish a government that is truly by the people? Some want to use technology so everyone can vote on everything. Unfortunately, the tyranny of an uninformed majority is democracy's greatest weakness. Mob rule. Study and deliberation is required. We propose a citizen legislature chosen by sortition with 3-year staggered terms. Applicants for sortitional selection should be required to pass the same test for citizenship required of immigrants. The representatives should undergo a 3-month orientation and training. They will have a professional support staff. They should receive adequate compensation. Random selection will produce an accurate representation of the people because of probability theory. The law of large numbers guarantees that by randomly selecting from a large population, a near perfect proportion of that population will result. A citizen legislature will include the full spectrum of the people. Their experiences and knowledge will be much broader than the narrow world of professional politicians. Furthermore, sortitionally chosen representatives will have twice as much time to deliberate, since they won't be on any campaign trail to raise money. These factors will ensure that they will capably confront and pierce through the tricks and lies that all lawmakers must face. In order to avoid reinventing the wheel, the citizen legislature will draw upon the vast and enduring institutional memory held by citizens' organizations, journalists, scholars, and the courts. Sortition avoids the greatest weakness of the electoral system, namely, restriction of office holding to a small and unusual segment of the population, those who seek the power of political office. In the sortitional system, no ballot is used in order to select from among all of the willing and the able. Access to the democratic process increases. More segments of the population gain a voice. There will be a few bad apples, in proportion to those in the lot. Overall corruption, though, will be less. The legal bribes called campaign contributions will be no more. False promises and bringing home the bacon will no longer be required. Without the influence of parties and patronage, the legislature's internal ethics committee will be stronger. If the public wants to throw the bums out, they can do so through existing procedures of recall. And of course, the criminal justice system remains. Insulated from special interest groups and freed of allegiance to factions, decisions can more easily be based on reason and equitability. All for one and one for all. The legislature's task was never intended to be anything but lawmaking. Constituent services should be handled by a customer service center. Former politicians might well serve in this role, or as staff to the citizen legislature. They could also function as external independent watchdogs. And of course, they can continue to rhetorically advocate their political positions. In this land of the free, no one should be compelled to serve. Representational service should, however, be deeply valued, honored, and via social, not legal pressure, expected. Implementing sortition will not require a constitutional amendment. Sortition is an evolutionary next step towards democracy. It is not a revolution. The first uses of sortition will probably be at the municipal or state level. A long-term consequence will be widespread, evenly distributed leadership experience. This will likely lead to a diminished role for central government. The spirit and ethos of service to one's neighbors will increase. For instance, if nearly anyone may be chosen to produce policy, we'd better make sure that the children of our neighbors be as well educated as our own. Sortition speaks to fairness, and it speaks to limits. It does not claim to make us any more or any less than who we already are. A government by the people must trust the people, all the people.